Hello my dear students, are you able to see me live? Yes. So today is just, I wanted to see if this time suits many of you, and if you are able to come every day at the same time 8:30, then I'm absolutely free. Then I can take class every day from 8:30 to 9:30, one hour. So today I'm there just to check, whether how many students I get and all. So today we are doing a very important chapter, Pulley, but I'll take a very small concept of Pulley. Okay, I will not cover the whole Pulley today itself, because today I'm just checking how many students are able to join in. So not much I'll talk about Pulley today. So let me wait for 1 minute for students to join in, because this is a very odd time, I know, but if this time suits you, if your school gets over, if your classes gets over, and if this time suits you, we all can meet at this time every day and learn all the topics. Okay, just a second. Okay, so for all those who will be watching the recorded session, for them, let us start. So what can you see here in this GIF? Okay, there's some system that has been used by this lady, and that is a pulley system. Okay, so today we are going to study about pulley. Okay, so watch here, my dear children, very carefully. What is a pulley? Let me take the laser pointer. Okay, so pulley is nothing but a modified version of a lever. I hope you guys know what is a lever. Okay, class 1 lever, class 2 lever, class 3 lever has been already done in the machines chapter. I've already made a video on this. So go and watch this. So pulley is nothing but a modified version of a lever. A pulley is a metallic or wooden disc. Can you see this here, a disc? It can be a metallic or a wooden disc with grooved edge or rim. So this is the grooved edge or rim around which a rope is wound. Okay. So let me show you how it is done. Okay. So around this, a rope is wound like this, and then these ends are free. So from here it comes out. Okay. Hello Simarpreet Kaur. So let me repeat. Pulley is a modified version of a lever. It is a metallic or wooden disc with a grooved edge or rim. Now a string is passed around the groove at the rim. Can you see? I have just passed a string around this groove. Okay, and it rotates about an axle that passes through the center of the disc. So this is the axle. About this keeps on rotating about this. Okay, the axle is used to a frame with the help of nails. It is fixed to a frame. It is fixed to a frame with the help of a nail. So can you see this frame? This block is a frame and it is fixed to this. Did you get it? Hello Krupa Mani, Harijan. Hello dear. So children, I was saying, before you guys join in, I was saying this is a trial class at this time, because I don't know for how many of you 8:30 p.m. time suits. For me, it is the best time I can teach you after finishing all my classes and all my course. So do let me know in the comment section if this time suits you. Okay, then only we will continue at 8:30 p.m. and if this time suits you, nothing like that. Every day I can come on 8:30 p.m. So today is just a trial class. I'll talk a little about pulley. I will not finish pulley. Okay, for Simar it's the best time. So Simar, we will continue doing physics and chemistry at this time then. Let me have more students and let them also answer. Krupamani Harijan, what about you? Hello dear, good evening. So you had requested me this pulley and you are yourself joining late. Why? Okay, so guys, today I'll not talk much about pulley. We'll just talk about fixed pulley, a single fixed pulley and single movable pulley, and then rest we will do tomorrow. Let us see how much response I get today at 8:30 p.m. If this time suits everyone, I'll take class every day at this time, one or 1.5 hour class every day at this time, and we can finish complete physics and chemistry very quickly. So let us revise here. Let us do this again. Let me rub this off. Okay. So see here, my dear children, what is a pulley? Pulley is a modified, sorry, just a second. So pulley is a modified version of lever. You guys already know lever of class 1, class 2, class 3. And pulley can be a metallic or a wooden disc with grooved edge or rim. You can see these edges are grooved. That is, it has something can go inside it. That is grooved. So you can see there I can pass a string around it. I can pass a string around it. So a string is passed around the groove at the rim. It rotates about an axle. Can you see this axle? Okay. So this rotates about the axle that passes through the center of the disc, and axle is fixed to a frame. This axle is fixed to a frame with the help of nails. So this is a frame and it is fixed to the frame with the help of nails. Okay. Hello Shruti Sharma. Hello Pamita. Great. I can see many of you joining in. So we can continue this time. I think this time suits all of you. So children, this is the book that I follow. First, let me tell you about the books that I follow. This is the book ICSE Certificate Physics. It is by Oswald Publishers. Okay. So this book has a lot of pictures in it. So when it comes to pulleys and levers, the pictures are really good, and I will use this book for making my PPTs for teaching you guys. Okay. And after finishing the chapter, we'll be taking up this book. After finishing the chapter, we'll be taking up this book. This book is most likely ICSE question bank, physics class 10. And in this book, this is also by Oswald Publishers. And in this book, children, the speciality is that for every chapter, the chapter at glance is given together. So you can revise every chapter just before the exam. Then short answers of all the questions. Then figure-based short answers are there. And then figure-based long answers are there. And short numericals and long numericals. So this way they have divided all the chapters. So all chapter-wise things are there. Also the frequently asked questions and MCQs are there. So we will be using this in the Menti quizzes as well. Okay. So these are the two books that I recommend along with your textbooks that you use. So I'll be using these two books for making my presentations. Okay. So now we just spoke about what is pulley in general. Yes, you can follow concise book. That's completely fine. It's a very good book. You can follow any book. But I'm showing you this book because I have used this book in making my presentations. Okay. It contains everything and the pictures are good. So I'll be using pictures from this book. Now, usually a single pulley or a combination of two or more pulleys are fixed in a frame called a block. So you can see this. Can you see this thing, guys? Sorry. This doesn't go back. Just a second. I'm using a different app today, maybe that's why. So you can see this. Can you see this? Okay. So here it can be one pulley or more than one pulley. So usually single pulley or a combination of two or more pulleys are fixed in a frame. So this frame along with this pulley is known as block. Okay. Many a times students find it difficult what is block and what is tackle. Okay. So this frame, sorry. So this frame along with these two pulleys is known as a block. This also, this and the pulley is known as a block. Okay. Then what is a tackle? Tackle is the string, my dear children. Okay. So this string which is wound around it. Can you see this string? So it is starting from here. So this is wound around like this, around the rims. And now this is not working that properly. So this is the strings. So only the strings that is wound around the pulleys in different blocks is known as tackle. Did you get the difference? So what is a block, my dear children? Just a second. Just a second. It's not getting. Usually a single pulley or a combination of two or more pulleys are fixed in a frame called a block, and the string that is wound around the pulleys in different blocks is known as tackle. Is this clear to you, my dear children? I'm so sorry for the disturbance in between. Is this clear to you guys? What is the difference between block and the tackle? Okay. Now, a pulley can be either fixed pulley or a movable pulley. Okay, so pulley can be a fixed pulley. When it's called a fixed pulley, if this block, can you see this block? This block is clamped here. It is clamped. If the block is clamped here, then it is known as a fixed pulley. And if the block is not clamped, can you see this block? It is not clamped. Rather, here the load is hung. Okay, यहाँ load लटकाया गया है. ये कहीं पे fix नहीं है. ये block कहीं पे clamped नहीं है. Then this is known as a movable pulley. Is that clear to you guys? Is that clear? Yes. So yes, you are correct. Combination of two or more pulleys is called block. Are you getting it? All of you? So when is it a fixed pulley? When you see that the block is clamped, and when it is not clamped, you see that it is a movable pulley. Okay. So let us first talk about single fixed pulley. Now the GIF or the diagram that you are seeing here is a fixed pulley. Why it is a fixed pulley, my dear children? Because you can see this clamp is fixed here. It is fixed here. It is not able to move. So this is a single fixed pulley. Clear to you? Single fixed pulley. Now let us talk more about the single fixed pulley. See, it has, it has its axis of rotation fixed. It has its axis of rotation fixed in a position, that is, the frame is clamped. So whenever you see this frame is clamped, then it is a single fixed pulley. An extensible string of negligible mass. Okay, this string is considered of a negligible mass. This is passed through the grooves of the pulley. So through the grooves, this string is passed. To one end of the string, the load is tied. You can see at one end of the string, you have tied the load, and the effort is applied at the other end. You can see the effort, when you pull it, the effort is applied. So effort is applied at the other end. Okay, getting it, all of you? Now the effort E and the load L both act in the downward direction. If you see, this load is also acting in the downward direction, effort is also acting in the downward direction. Okay, then you see the tension. So whenever you pull something strongly down which is attached from the top, okay, when you pull something down which is attached, then there is a tension in the rope. Okay, the rope is not loose, there is a tension in the rope. And where is the direction of tension? In the upward direction. Okay, it is always in the direction of the fixed place. So this is the tension. Now there are two strings that you can see. So tension will be here and here, both the places, in the upward direction always. And you can see that effort is in the downward direction and load is also in the downward direction, because load is being pulled by gravity downwards. Is that clear? So in a single fixed pulley, the axis of rotation is fixed, that is, the frame is clamped. A string of negligible mass passes through the groove. At one end of the string is the load, at another end is the effort with which you are pulling it down, and tension is in the upward direction. Okay. Now, my dear children, this fixed pulley can be regarded as class 1 lever. So many a times they ask you single fixed pulley is which type of a lever. So it is class 1 lever. Why is it a class 1 lever? Can you see the fulcrum is in between? The fixed position is in between. Here is the load and here is the effort. Okay. And if you have seen my video where I have taught you levers, how do I remember which class? See, by this flea. You know flea market, F-L-E. Okay. So flea. How do you remember by flea? What do you mean by this? See, here in the class 1 lever, fulcrum is in between. Class 2 lever, load is in between. Class 3 lever, effort is in between. Then you can place both the things here. Okay, if fulcrum is in between, load and effort can be put here. It can be exchanged also. If load is in between fulcrum and effort can be written like this. If effort is in between load and fulcrum can be written or exchange. But you have to remember that this flea market, okay, is there in the center. Okay, so class 1 lever, F is in between, class 2 lever, L is in between, and class 3 lever, E is in between, that is effort in between. So a single fixed pulley can be considered as class 1 lever. Is that clear to all of you, my dear children? Is it clear to you? Please write in the comment section. I am not able to see your comments. Please keep on pouring your comments so that I understand that you are able to get it. Clear to you guys? Now, this is very important. We are talking about mechanical advantage, velocity ratio and efficiency of a single fixed pulley. You all must have heard this concept, this point. What do you mean by mechanical advantage? What is velocity ratio and what is efficiency? I have already explained you in my chapter of machines. Okay. Now, for a single fixed pulley, let us find out all these three values. So, we know what is the formula of mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage is equal to load divided by effort. Correct? Load divided by effort. Okay. Now, here you see this load is acting in the downward direction. Effort is also acting in the downward direction. And in this string, tension is acting in the upward direction. Here also, tension is acting in the upward direction. So when you balance the load, can you see the load is being counterbalanced by this tension. So instead of this L, I can write T. Now here you can see this effort. This effort is being counterbalanced by tension. So instead of effort also I can write T. So T divided by T is 1. Okay. So mechanical advantage in an ideal single fixed pulley is 1. Is that clear to you? How did I find out? Please keep on writing in the comment section so that I know that students are there with me, students are learning, and I have to come back tomorrow to teach them and to deliver a lot better content. Is this clear to you, my dear students? Are you there? Please reply, otherwise, it is very demotivating for me to take classes so late in the night and give you my best. Please reply in the comment section, dear children, if you are there. I hope there is no technical glitch and you are able to see. Please reply in the comment section, otherwise I will not go ahead. Are you guys there? Okay, so let me go ahead for those who will be watching this as a recorded session. So now let me talk about the velocity ratio. Now, do you see the animation here? Can you see कि जितना नीचे distance move हो रहा है effort का, उतना ही load ऊपर जा रहा है, ये right? या जितना effort ऊपर जा रहा है, उतना ही load नीचे आ रहा है. So the distance moved by the load arm is equal to the distance moved by the effort arm. Are you getting it? And that what is the formula of a velocity ratio? The formula of velocity ratio is distance moved by, distance moved by, or the effort arm upon load arm. So distance moved by, effort arm. Distance moved by effort arm divided by distance moved by load arm. Okay, distance moved by load arm. Or in short, I can write it like this: velocity ratio is equal to distance moved by effort arm upon distance moved by load arm. Now both these distances are same. How much ever the distance the effort arm is moving in the downward direction, same amount of distance is being moved by load. So I can equate it. This is same. So if I cancel it, this also becomes 1. So velocity ratio in the case of single fixed pulley is also equal to 1. Are you guys able to understand? Are you guys there? Bhuvana Kothari, I have done this only on your recommendation. Please at least reply. Hello Shruti Sharma. Hello Sumita. Panmita. All of you, please do reply. Simarpreet Kaur, are you able to understand? Are you guys able to understand? Because I'm not getting the comments, so I'm not understanding. Okay, so let me move ahead. I think this time is not feasible for you guys, is it? So now let us talk about efficiency. Okay, we have already studied what is efficiency. Efficiency is mechanical advantage divided by velocity ratio. We found out that mechanical advantage in the single fixed pulley was 1, velocity ratio was also 1. So efficiency is 1, or when I write it in terms of percentage. So what is efficiency percentage, my dear students? What is efficiency percentage? Efficiency percentage is MA by VR into 100. Okay, so here it is 1 into 100, so efficiency is 100% in case of single fixed pulley. Is that clear to you guys? Is it clear? Because I am not able to see the live chat. That is why I am not able to understand. Hello Inamul Haq, now I think this is clear. Okay, now I am able to see the comments. I was so tense that all the students left in between. So Richa Singh, yes, yes. Panmita, what is the small doubt? Please ask me. Thank you, dear. Yes, yes, Panmita, your formula is correct. Okay, you guys are listening. I am so sorry. There was some technical error. I was not able to listen. I was not able to see your messages. So hi Kavya Gaming, is it? Levers are not there in the reduced syllabus. I understand that levers are not there in the reduced syllabus, but guys, I would recommend still to study levers, because if you don't study levers, you will find it difficult to understand pulleys. Okay, I will be explaining pulleys again tomorrow, my dear children. Again tomorrow I will take a one shot this thing on pulley, because today I see that not many students have joined it, and today even I have just prepared the PPT still movable fixed single movable pulley. So I'll just explain you the concept of these two, and then tomorrow when we meet, I want you all to watch that video and come, so that you know what is levers. Okay, how do you say what is class 1 lever, class 2 lever, class 3 lever? You should also know that what do you mean by mechanical advantage, velocity ratio and efficiency. Okay, these concepts should be clear to you. Shall we go ahead? Now, what are the frequently asked questions on single fixed pulley? So these questions also I have taken up from this book, most likely ICSE question bank in physics. So these questions also I have taken up, and in my coming lectures when we will practice this, so I'll use the same book in giving you a lot of questions. So we will solve a lot of questions on pulleys for the whole machine, so that none of your doubts is left unclear. Okay, now let's go ahead and listen to this first frequently asked question. Why is mechanical advantage of single fixed pulley always less than 1? Okay, so my dear children, there is always some friction between the string and the surface of the ring. So when we derived this, that mechanical advantage is equal to 1, we assumed that there is no friction, it is a frictionless pulley. We also assumed that there is no mass of the string. Okay, so in actual practice, there is always some friction between the string and the surface of the rim. So the effort needed is a little more than the load. Okay, so अगर हम ऐसे ही लोड को हवा में उठाते हैं और हमने उसको उसके थ्रू पुली के थ्रू उठाया है, तो यहाँ पे क्योंकि फ्रिक्शन है, इसलिए एफर्ट इज अ लिटिल मोर देन द लोड. दैट इज मैकेनिकल एडवांटेज इज लेस देन 1. सी, मैकेनिकल एडवांटेज इज लोड बाय एफर्ट. सो इफ एफर्ट इज मोर, इफ द डिनोमिनेटर इज मोर, okay, obviously the mechanical advantage will be less than 1. If they both are equal, see, if these both are equal, then mechanical advantage is 1. But if effort is more, then the mechanical advantage is less than 1. Because what is the reason? There is always some friction between the string and the surface of the rim of the pulley. This is what you have to write about friction. Okay. Now, when there is no gain in mechanical advantage, तो हमने पढ़ा बच्चों कि mechanical advantage 1 है, तो हमें कोई advantage तो मिला ही नहीं. Okay, जितना लोड था उतना ही एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं हम, और velocity ratio भी सेम है, 1 है. So ऐसा भी नहीं हुआ है कि speed increase हुई है, right? What do you mean by gain in mechanical advantage? First you should understand. Gain in mechanical advantage means you apply less effort and you lift more load. That is mechanical advantage gain. But we saw that there is no gain in mechanical advantage. It remained 1. Then what is velocity ratio? कि हम कम एफर्ट डालें, कम एफर्ट का डिस्टेंस मूव करें और ज्यादा लोड का डिस्टेंस मूव हो जाए. Okay, this I explained very clearly in my levers video. So go and watch that video. Okay, तो अगर हम बोल रहे हैं कि मैकेनिकल एडवांटेज भी 1 है और वेलोसिटी भी रेशियो भी 1 है, तो सिंगल फिक्स्ड पुली को यूज ही क्यों करना है? Why do we use it? Okay, so a single fixed pulley is used only to change the direction of the force applied. Okay, अगर हम पुली नहीं यूज करते, अगर मुझे ये बुक को यहाँ नीचे से ऊपर उठाना है, so I will have to lift it upwards. Okay, but if I am using a pulley system, okay, मैंने इसको यहाँ एक पुली से टाई कर दिया है और मैं एक पुली सिस्टम यूज कर रही हूँ, तो I will have to not pull it up, I will have to pull my string down. Now pulling the string down is easier. क्यों? Why it is easier? Because I can use my own weight to pull it down. Okay, उठाने में मैं अपना वेट यूज नहीं कर सकती हूँ, बट किसी चीज को नीचे खींचने में मैं अपना खुद का वेट उस पर लगा सकती हूँ. Is that clear to you guys? So this is very important. A single fixed pulley is used only to change the direction of the force applied. Okay, that is, with its use the effort can be applied in a more convenient direction. Okay, these lines are very important. By using a single fixed pulley, we can change the direction of the force applied, or the effort can be applied in a more convenient direction. So see, to raise a load directly upwards is difficult, but with the help of a fixed pulley, the effort can be applied in the downward direction to move the load upwards. Now to apply the effort downwards, one can conveniently make use of his or her own weight for the effort. Is that clear to all my lovely students? Is this clear? Clear to you all? Okay. Voice is not clear? Madhushri? Okay, you are not familiar with Hindi. I am so sorry. I will not use Hindi. No, Madhushri, this is not a recorded video. This is a live video. Okay, I am so sorry if the voice is not clear. I'll just check and refresh, and I will not use Hindi. Okay. This is in class 11. You think ICSE? No, bacha, this is for ICSE class 10. Hello, Akshay. Hello, Panmitha. Shall I go ahead? Is this clear to you guys? Okay. Now let's talk about single movable pulley. Now what is a single movable pulley? Now can you see here, this axle is not fixed. This is not fixed. Okay, this is the fixed position, but this is not fixed. You can see a load is hung here. So a pulley whose axis of rotation is not fixed in position is called a movable pulley. So this is a movable pulley. So when your hand picks this up, this pulley also moves up. Okay, pulley also travels up. So in this arrangement, the block is not fixed, but it carries the load. Here the block is not fixed, it is carrying the load. But if you see in the previous one, see, this was fixed. You can see the block is fixed. The only motion that is happening is of effort and load. Only the string is moving around this rim. Is that clear? And this was fixed. This was fixed like this. But here you can see this is not fixed. The load is hung here. So in this arrangement, the block is not fixed but carries the load. An inextensible string of negligible mass is wound around. We always assume that the string is inextensible. It cannot be extended. I think in the previous one, I have missed this in word. So always you have to see it is inextensible. Oh, it is not extensible. It cannot be stretched. Okay. So an inextensible string of negligible mass. The mass of this is also considered as negligible. The friction is also considered negligible. Okay. So an inextensible string of negligible mass is wound around the groove, and its one end is tied with the hook to a fixed support. So you can see the string here. Can you see the string? The one end of the string is tied with the hook to this fixed support. This is a fixed support. Can you see a fixed support here? So one end of the string is tied to a fixed support. The other end is in our hands when we are applying the effort. Okay. While the other end is kept free to apply the effort. The load L, where is load L suspended? It is suspended from this axle down. From the axle for raising a block. Now, dear children, when the effort is applied, when we are pulling it up, when the effort is applied, the block and the load together move upwards. So when you are pulling it up, the load will also move up and this block will also move up. Okay, the block and the load together move upwards. And the tension T, I already told you tension, how does it act? Upwards. Wherever it is fixed, this tension is here. Here also on this tension is here. So on all the string parts, the tension is always acting in the upward direction. Is that very clear to all of you? Hello, Maharsh, Jani. That is a issue with your earphones, not with my speaker. Okay, Maharsh, Jani. Yes, God is alive, मैम. ये क्लास 11 में है चैप्टर सीबीएसई में. आईसीएसई बहुत एडवांटेज लेता है कंपटीशन में. यस यस. हेलो दक्षता सक्सेना. हेलो महर्ष जानी. महर्ष, there is some issue with your earphone. Better to remove the earphone and listen as it is. Okay, is this clear? Okay, Panmita is saying this is clear. So this is how a single movable pulley works, my dear children. Now let us calculate the mechanical advantage, velocity ratio and efficiency of a single movable pulley. So can you see this? This is a single movable pulley. If you think that this is a fixed thing and this is an effort, so it is so difficult to bring it up. So I have attached one fixed pulley to change the direction. But this system we will study later on. Today we are not studying this. Today let us talk about mechanical advantage, velocity ratio and efficiency of a single movable pulley. So let me first draw the single movable pulley here. So this is attached. This is the pulley. One end is attached to the fixed. This is fixed. Attached, and this one is attached here. There you are applying the effort, and here the load is hung. Okay, load is here. So can you see this load is acting downwards? Load is acting downwards, but effort is acting upwards. Here the tension is there. Here also the tension is there. Okay. So if you see, this effort is balanced by what? T, 1T. In this part you can see this effort is balanced by T. Okay. But the load is balanced by, can you see this load? Load is acting downwards. Now it is balanced by both the T's. Okay. Here and here. So load is 2 into T. Is this clear to you, my dear children? Is this clear to you, all of you? Yes, is it clear? Because there is a lag. Okay, you watched the light video lesson and you liked it. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll be taking all these things again live so that I have taught you all in my live class before your board exams. Okay. So now let us write mechanical advantage. What is mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is load over effort. So load divided by effort. Okay. Now load is 2T, whereas effort is only 1T. So T and T gets cancelled and I get mechanical advantage as 2. So this is good now that I am applying. Suppose I am applying an effort of 5 newtons, then I am able to lift the load of 10 newtons. Okay, that is how you define mechanical advantage. So mechanical advantage is twice. That is, the effort applied to raise the load is half. That means the mechanical advantage is 2. Did you get this? Did you get it? All of you got this? That mechanical advantage is 2 in this case. Now, if you see this animation, just right now ignore this part, but you see this part of the animation. Okay. So when this is moving up, when this is moving up, okay, here when you see that when this is moving up, the load is also moving up, but the distance traveled by this effort, distance traveled by the effort is twice. You can see this and this, both the parts are moving. Both the parts are moving. And here, this is only moving once. So, if I say, what is my velocity ratio? Velocity ratio, how do I write? Distance moved by effort divided by distance moved by load. So, distance moved by effort is twice the distance moved by load. Okay. So, if I write here distance moved by load and distance moved by effort is twice of it. So, if I cancel this, I get velocity ratio also equal to 2. Okay, my dear children, velocity ratio is also equal to 2. Then what will be efficiency? Efficiency we know is mechanical advantage divided by velocity ratio. So it is 2 divided by 2, which is 1. If I want to talk in terms of percentage, then efficiency is 100%. But is it true? This is not a practical thing. Okay, this is just an idle machine. So when we talk about practical machine, this does not hold true. Okay, why it does not hold true? Okay, so friction in the pulley bearings is there. So there is friction in the pulley bearings or at the axle, and also the weight of the pulley and string has to be also considered. Okay, therefore the mechanical advantage will always be less than 2 and the efficiency will always be less than 100%. But my dear students, but listen to me very carefully. I am rubbing this off and showing this to you again. Okay, so let me rub this. Just a second, kids. Just a second. I'm not able to change this. Okay. So see, in case of mechanical advantage, what was the formula? Load over effort. Okay, load over effort was the formula. So when I'm taking load, along with this load that I have hung here, this also carries some mass. Okay, the pulley also carries some mass because it is being moved up now. So that mass will also be added. So there is an additional mass. Then these strings also have some mass in practice it has some mass. This also has some mass. So this is always more. Okay, the load is always more, effort is less. So you can see the actual mechanical advantage is not equal to 2. It is slightly less than it. Okay, less than 2. Similarly, the efficiency also, what is the formula? Mechanical advantage by velocity ratio into 100. If I am talking about efficiency percent, then it is into 100. Okay, otherwise MA by VR. So here also MA is less. It means efficiency is also not equal to 100%. But my dear children, very carefully listen. Velocity ratio is the distance moved. Distance moved by effort arm upon distance moved by load arm. But distance moved does not depend on friction. Distance moved does not depend on the weight of the pulley. Okay. Therefore, velocity ratio will remain 2. It will not change. So for an idle machine and for a practical machine, we can say for an idle pulley or for a practical pulley, the velocity ratio remains 2. It does not change. Whereas the mechanical advantage and efficiency are not 2 and 1 respectively for idle and practical both. Is that clear to you? For idle, the mechanical advantage is 2. For practical, the mechanical advantage is less than 2. Similarly, for efficiency, for idle pulley, it is 100% or 1. But for a practical purpose, it is less than 100% or less than 1. But velocity ratio remains same. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. So let me talk to you guys now. I was busy teaching. So Uddhav Dwivedi, hi. You want me to make a video on light unit? Yes, sure. Naretla or Ravindra Reddy, love you teacher. I love you all my students as well. Yes, I will make a video on light. Surely. Then who else is writing to me? Okay. So Panmita is asking me my age. Don't ask so many personal questions, my dear students. Just remember that I'm a mother of 2 children. Okay. I have an elder daughter who's 11 and a younger son who is 4. So you can guess my age. So my dear students, that was all for today. Okay, that was all for today. I explained you, what did I explain you today? A single movable pulley and a single fixed pulley, and I also spoke about frequently asked questions. Okay, so I will explain everything about pulley to you in my next video, and in the next coming video I will take up this book for ICSE most likely question bank, and together we all will solve each and every question, okay, for pulleys, which is according to the reduced syllabus, okay, and I'll get all your doubts solved. Is that clear? Now tell me one thing, all of you, this class was not planned. I took it just like that. Dear, we don't wish happy Muharram. Okay, it's a time for mourning for us. So that is why. Yes, Naredla, Arvind, thank you. Thank you all my dear students. Thank you for showering your love so much. Now listen to me very carefully. Is this time suitable to you all? Is 8:30 p.m. suitable to you all? If this time is suitable to you all, I can take class every Monday to Saturday at this time. I can take class up till 1 hour or 1.5 hours, whatever suits me, okay, according to the topic. And I will finish your physics and chemistry both during this month. Is this time suitable for you all? Please write in the comment section. And also, I wanted to take up this class to convey it to you all that please inform more of your friends about the class. These classes are absolutely free of cost. There's no hidden cost anywhere, obviously. You guys know it. It's on YouTube, completely free of cost. Okay. So invite more of your friends. Okay. I would request you to invite more friends. Why I'm telling you to invite more friends? What I will get out of it and what you will get out of it. See, since we are planning for a lot of Menti quizzes, okay, we are planning for a lot of quizzes and lot of competitions here. So I want more number of participants so that you also get to feel that where do you stand in the competition. Okay, so inform all of your friends about these classes at 8:30 p.m. every day with Shagufta ma'am for physics and chemistry right now. Slowly and steadily, when we cover the portion of physics and chemistry, we'll go ahead with biology and Hindi as well. Okay, so do inform more of your friends, do subscribe to the channel, and do join me every day at 8:30 p.m. Not right now. Right now, I will be concentrating on class 10, my dear. So right now, let me concentrate on class 10 and let me finish that portion. And then in between, when I see that things are going smooth, I can take out some time for class 9 as well. But a different time duration. I think 8:30 p.m. is very good for your class 10 students. By this time, your school gets over, your classes gets over, and you are free. So every day, have dinner before this time or after my class, but do attend my class daily. I will teach you very nicely physics and chemistry and biology and Hindi. And then if need arise, we will also take up mathematics. Okay. So if you have liked today's lecture, write in the comment section. Do subscribe and invite more of your friends. See you guys tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. See you, bye-bye. Yes, small suggestion. Better to make video. Yes, I will keep on making videos as well. But I am going live also so that if you have doubts, you can ask me. The same PPTs I'll be using to make videos as well.